Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Golden Jylene. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about products that I've changed my mind up about, but in the bad way, not a good way. So I'm going to start with the CoverGirl and Olay Depuffer. And this is considered a concealer, but I never use it as a concealer. I kind of used it as a concealer primer, I guess. I used to love this product. I went through like 3 of these. It has this metal tip, and it's supposed to feel like really cool on your under eyes, which is supposed to depuff your eyes while covering your dark circles. This does not do anything. It doesn't cover at all, and it does not depuff. You could depuff your under eyes with a spoon or ice better than you can depuff your eyes with this product. I'll put it somewhere on the screen here how much I actually paid for it, but I'm pretty sure I paid around like $12 for this. It's pretty expensive. It might be because it's with Olay. It doesn't work, so I don't know why I liked this. I guess because I wasn't introduced to good makeup. Staying with concealer, I actually have 4 concealers to talk about. This is also a CoverGirl concealer, and this one made me really sad because I actually really liked this initially. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer. It turns super pink. I used to be pretty neutral, but I've transitioned into very yellow skin. It's pink when it goes on, but it's even more pink when it dries. It's terrible. It doesn't cover as well as I wish it would. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Next concealer is a little more affordable. It's like $4. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. My issue with this is the color. This is in the color Nude. It's also very pink. And keep in mind, I used to be very light. Like, I'll insert a picture of my senior portrait from high school. I was a lot lighter before, and like I said, I was neutral. But this was still way too pink. Also, the applicator is awful. When I would squeeze the tube, grease and oil and gross stuff would come out instead of the concealer. I used to use it all the time, but I don't really like it anymore. The last concealer is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and this is in a little pot, and this is in the shade medium. The only issue I have with this is that it doesn't actually cover, like, at all. Honestly, this was all in my head. It never covered anything, but I like the formula. I mean, it does feel like slightly greasy, but it's not too bad. I like the color. It's not way too pink, and yeah, my only issue is that it really doesn't cover that much, so I don't use it anymore. Alright, so I only have 1 powder, and I think it's funny that the first like 5 times I used this powder, I loved it. And that was because when I first bought this powder, I did not wear highlighter. I remember I used to say that the things I would never put on my face, like makeup wise, would be bronzer or contour, highlights. I said I would never fill in my brows, would never do lip liner. So at the time, I did not wear highlighter. And then I started wearing highlighter. This powder is so bad, I used it in my full face of products that I hate. I realized I hated this powder when I started using highlighter because my highlighter would not stick. I bake around this area of my eyes, and highlight goes like right below that. My highlight would not stick. I don't know what's wrong with this powder. If you put this on your skin, nothing will go on top. Absolutely nothing. I even tried using like liquid highlight whenever I use this. It just doesn't work. And what is this again? Ruby Kisses HD Set and Forget Setting Powder. Awful. So for eyebrows, it's not that this product is awful, it's just that it's not up to par compared to other stuff that I use now. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. Another issue I have with this is the color. This is in light. e.l.f., in what world is this light? I mean, the powder, yes, but the pomade or the gel, in what world is that dark brown? Like, that gel kind of smells like crayon waxy. The powder I do like, and this angled brush is decent. Like I said, it's just not up to par with the brow products that I use nowadays. I have another brow product. This is the Maybelline Brow Drama. This, along with that e.l.f. brow kit, these two were my jam. I like the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper way better. It actually makes my brows look feathery, and it actually sets them in place. I feel like this just tinted them a little bit more. This brush is horrendous. I used this when I didn't pluck my eyebrows, so I had no issues with it, but now that I do pluck my own eyebrows and I have like a certain shape I'm trying to maintain, this is a no. Alright, moving on to face products. This is the Pure Bronze and Brighten cheek palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and honestly, I think I need to give it another shot with different brushes. I loved this highlight the times I used it, and then I used it once recently, and it just made my skin look disgusting. The bronzer, I'm never gonna use that as a bronzer. I'm gonna use it as a highlight. I'm gonna mix it with the white. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe this highlight is way too light on me. And the blush just doesn't look good as a blush on me. So honestly, this trio is like a highlighter palette all in one. I can make really dark highlights work on me. I don't know how, but I can. Now here's a highlighter I definitely do not like anymore. I liked this initially. Now I hate it. This is the Wet n Wild, what are these called? Mega Glow Highlighting Powders. This is the one in Royal Calyx? It's the bluish purple one, and the reason why this is disappointing is because it's just not pigmented. Like, let me compare it to the Moonchild Glow Kit. This looks similar to Purple Horseshoe. Oh wow, that's a big difference. That was only one swipe too. This Wet n Wild one is just so stiff. It's awful, and I have a lot of the other ones. Here I have a Crown of my Canopy Blossom Glow. I have the gold one, I just don't have it on me right now because it's in my, oh wait, it's right here. Golden Flower Crown, and this pink one, I don't even know what this one's called, but it's a pink one, and these are all fantastic. The only one that sucks is the blue one. When the whole colorful highlighter thing started, I thought that one was good. I hadn't tried like better formulas yet, but I think this is garbage. Sorry if that offends anyone, but I don't think it's good. I think this is the last face product. Yes, it is. This is the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. I thought this bronzer was fantastic. This was like the first, this and the NYX Sunny bronzer. No, not, I said NYX, didn't I? I meant NYC Sunny bronzer. I thought this bronzer was so good. Same with this blush. I thought this blush was beautiful. This blush actually showed up on me, but now this does not show up on me, and this bronzer is just really stiff. Alright, I have one eye product, and that is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I like this mascara, but my issue with it is that so much product gets on the brush, and the product itself is so watery. Like, I remember this one time I had let it dry for 5 minutes. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying like 5 minutes because it felt like 5 minutes. It was like an actual 5 minutes, and I sneezed and I got mascara everywhere. I can't with this mascara. I have two lipsticks. There's nothing wrong with this formula. I just don't like these colors. This is the Maybelline, or these are the Maybelline matte lipsticks, and this one right here is in Blushing Pout, and this one is in Lust for Blush. And honestly, it doesn't matter the formula. Any lipstick with shades like this, because I have a few like by Milani, and I have Pink Pout by Revlon. I used to love pink lipstick, and now I just feel like it makes me look washed out. I can't wear pink lipstick anymore. It could do with the fact that I'm more tan now. These used to look good on me, but now they don't. Lastly, we have a makeup remover. This is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover, and I thought this was a good makeup remover, and I kind of got past the fact that there is actual oil in here, even though it says oil-free, but now I can't look past the oil. Like, the oil makes me feel disgusting, so that's why I can't use this anymore. Okay guys, so those were all the products that I have changed my mind up about in a bad way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Now, the only issue I have with it, right here I have Crown of my Canopy. I think that's it. So this highlight